Hey everyone, thank you for checking out Coffee People today. We hope to see you at our Coffee Smarter Live podcast featuring some great Coffee Smarter experts over the years. That's going to be Thursday night, April 9th at 6 p.m. at Coffee Cycle Roasting in Ocean Beach. It's kind of a thank you to the SoCal coffee industry who helped us get our start. We appreciate you and hope to see you there. And if not there, then let's share a cup of coffee at the World of Coffee Expo. Hey, good morning. Ryan Woldt from the Coffee People podcast here. Please head to coffeepeoplepodcast.com and subscribe to our newsletter. We'd really appreciate it, or on your favorite podcast platform. We're here in Bend, Oregon. We're going to be visiting some friends at Watershed Coffee Roasters. I met these guys at CoffeeFest Portland last year. And while I'm getting a cup of coffee, I hope that you are listening to this episode of the Coffee People podcast from CoffeeFest New York 2026.
Was on the HR side because I partner with coffee businesses on the HR side. But back home, I own a coffee-centered community organization where we gather and build community over a shared love of coffee. And I partner with different coffee shops and local businesses there.
Okay. Let me say welcome to Coffee People.
Thank you.
And I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. I'm Jay.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
you for stopping to say hello.
Yeah.
Where's home?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Yep.
One of the first big cities I ever visited, Atlanta, Georgia.
Really?
Yeah, it was a big deal for a kid from Wisconsin to go to Atlanta.
Yeah. Atlanta's
cool.
Fun.
So you were just talking about, you're here at Coffee Fest doing a session.
Yes.
Teaching people things.
Yes.
But this other business,
yes.
What's the story?
So the other business is called Coffee for Singles.
Okay.
And the reason that I started it is because single individuals make up the majority of the population. There's more single people than there are married.
Okay.
And we are not a dating group. We are a group that simply connects singles with other singles so they can make friends and have more people to do life with.
Okay.
Over a shared love of coffee.
That's not fair, because I'm married, but I need more friends. I just moved to a new town. I don't know anyone. My wife is busy all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to let it go for now, but I want to learn more.
Yes. And so we launched about 3 months ago.
Oh, wow. So new.
It's a new, but it's growing very fast.
You are in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we partner with local coffee shops and businesses in the Atlanta area.
Okay.
To start, I do want to broaden to other cities and states in the U.S. But for now, we're in Atlanta, and so we meet at different coffee shops, and each one's our theme. So we did a vision board connection group in January. Next month, we're going to do a book swap, a coffee and book swap. We're going to do a coffee and walk to get some physical activity in. And I'm planning my very first coffee crawl.
Okay.
So I'm partnering with different coffee shops within a particular area. And we're going to have some timed places to be to sample different coffee from different coffee shops.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're new, but you said it's growing. What has been the response? Should go back.
Okay.
What made you think this was a good idea in the first place and you wanted to do it?
Because I found something that was lacking.
Okay.
There are other communities that meet at coffee shops just in general, but there was nothing that was for single people.
Okay.
And what I've learned even in my own journey is that single people, especially as you start to get a little bit older, you lack that community.
Yeah.
Either you have friends or family that are all married, or there's a lot of singles groups that are only focused on dating and finding a partner. So you get there with all this pressure of finding the one. And there really wasn't any communities that allowed single people to just be.
Sure.
To just be and make friends and have people to do life with without all the extra pressure that was added to it. And then there's a lot of people that love coffee. A lot of people love coffee. So I was like, what if I combine a shared love of coffee with this group of people that need people to do life with? And that's how Coffee for Singles him.
I mean, I love the idea. I do wish. What happens if two people meet and get married at
That's
the group?
a success story. That it will be a success story.
Are they still allowed to come as like a alumni?
I haven't thought
I know you're
about
still
that,
new
but
and
that
it's a
is-
new business, so
That is a really good question. I would actually love that, honestly. I would love for that to happen because if that happens,
I know
then
it's not
that
a
means-
dating group, so I don't want to.
Yeah, it's not a dating group, but if that happens, then that means that they genuinely had an organic connection.
Yeah.
Versus let me come to this event and force myself to find a partner because that's what this event is about. It's more if someone met like that, then it's like, okay, I came here just to make friends, but I ended up finding a life partner. That would be great.
You mentioned the theme concept. Have you felt any pressure to come up with like unique ideas, or is it as easy as saying, "Hey, everyone, we're meeting at Perk in Georgia or Atlanta, Georgia, this time. See you there."
It's I haven't really had a challenge coming up with ideas yet. I do have interest forms and surveys that I ask my attendees, like what types of things do you like to do? And by far and large, the majority of the people love games and coffee. I've done that 2 or 3 times now, where we meet at a coffee shop. I put some Jenga, some Connect Four, some cards on the table, and we may be scheduled for 2 hours and they're there for 3. And so people really love that. But now that the weather's warming up, we have a really popular outdoor area called the Atlanta Beltline. And so we're going to do our very first coffee and Beltline walk in 2 weeks. So that is already generating a lot of interest. And I know a lot of people like outdoor things, so we're going to do some more outdoor things as well.
Very, very interesting. If somebody wanted to learn more, somebody's going to be in Atlanta or they live in Atlanta area. How do they find out about an event coming up? How do they learn more about what you're doing?
Yeah, so the best way is to follow us on social, and we're just Coffee for Singles on Instagram and TikTok. And there's also a link on both of those platforms to my website where they can view the upcoming event, subscribe to our email so that our email subscribers get first access to any event. And if it's a paid event, then they often get discounts.
Oh, so is there a limit of the number of people you allow at any event?
It does depend on the location.
Okay.
So if it's a smaller coffee shop, we're usually limited to maybe 15 or so. Our outdoor events, I usually have it like at 100 because it's outside. And then our larger coffee shops, maybe 25 to 30. It just depends on the specific place.
It's a very cool concept. It's honestly, I'm someone who's lived in a lot of different cities, and I recently moved, and it's been very isolating. You know, like I have my wife and we have the dog, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
But as far as that outside community, we don't have that yet.
Yeah.
And so I would imagine if I were single and didn't have that at-home connection, it'd be even harder.
Yeah.
So very cool that.
Yeah. In a big city, it's hard to make friends.
Which is this weird thing because you're surrounded by people all the time.
And it's hard, especially as an adult with everybody having their own schedules and things going on. So this group, I mean, I've seen connections and friendships made. My very first launch event, I saw a couple of ladies exchange numbers and say, hey, let's go to lunch tomorrow. And it's like, boom, friendship connections made.
Perfect.
So, and that's the whole point.
Yeah.
So you have more people to do it.
Well, congratulations on starting the business, and thank you for spending some time with us.
Thank you. This was fun.
Really a pleasure.
Yes,
Good luck.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Hopefully that was easy.